Hey y'all, okay, a real quick video here. We are going to run through this coleslaw that I like to make. I like this for my barbecue sandwiches, and it is just quick and it's always my go-to recipe. I may have shredded up a little more cabbage than usual, so I may have to add more than what I'm expecting, but if I do, that's okay. But I always like to shred it up into two different sizes. Like some of it is shredded up really fine and some of it is more in shreds. And I like to use a lot of the green, those big green leaves on the outside. If they're good, if they're in good condition, I like to use some of those because I love the bright green color. And I only use a little bit of carrot because I don't want orange coleslaw. So I just love the color, and if I had some purple cabbage, I would love to put some of that in there, but I don't. So anyway, I'm thinking this is maybe around about 4 cups of shredded cabbage. It wasn't even half of that big head that I had. It would, that thing would put out a lot, or I'd have to do something else with it. All right, so let's start with our seasonings first, okay? In here, and I've already measured everything out so we could just put this together real quick. In here, I have 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. I have half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, and we're just going to put that all over. All right, and then I'm going to do a little bit of parsley. I didn't measure that out in there. I'm just going to put some in. I'm going to say maybe about half a tablespoon or so, give or take. All right, and then a little bit of celery salt. Now you can do celery seed. Y'all know I don't really like celery seed, but I do like celery salt. So I'm just going to put just a little sprinkle of that in. That may be about an eighth of a teaspoon, if that. Okay, and that's optional. I've not always done that, but I do now, and I really like it. All right, let's kind of toss this around just a little bit. Get all those good seasonings in there. I like so many different kinds of slaw, y'all. I love just a mayonnaise slaw. I love just a vinegar slaw. I love it so many different ways. And so this one, I try to shoot for like a sweet and tangy all in one. So we will see. And like I said, we may have to adjust the seasonings. And I like a little bit of bell pepper and a little bit of green onion. Those are optional. I know a lot of people probably don't like those things in their slaw, and that's okay. And you can do green bell pepper too. I just had that, and I thought, well, that will look really nice in there. And then I don't always have green onion. So if I don't have green onion, I will do just some white onion and dice it up really, really fine. And just put just a little bit in there. You don't need much, just a little bit. And you may do the same. But I thought since I had those green onions, I'd toss those in. Okay. And now here in this, I have 1/3 cup of mayo, 1/3 cup of sour cream, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Like I said, we may need more because this turned out to be a little more than I expected. So, and we may need to add more vinegar. I just like to add and then taste and go from there. So I thought I would start with 1 tablespoon. This is just not something that I make all the time, of course, and so I have to kind of try to remember what I like to do. And listen, I know that sour cream probably sounds strange, but if you've never tried the mixture of the mayo and sour cream in your coleslaw, I want you to try it. If you like sour cream. Now, if you don't like sour cream, of course, you're not going to like it. But if you do, I want you to try it. Right, we're going to get a bigger spoon here. Let's see. Let's just use this one. Let's get this mixed up. And of course, you know, it's going to, you know, after it sits or whatever, you're going to have more liquid in it. Smells good. I know that. I started to do, normally I only do about 1/4 of a cup of mayo and about 1/4 of a cup of the sour cream, but I thought this is way too much cabbage for just that, so I increased it to 1/3, and I thought, well, I may need half of each, but I thought I'll just do in the middle and go from there. That may be enough, because you know, like I said, once it sits, it's going to thin up. All right, let me get me a spoon out. We're going to do a taste test. But it looks pretty, don't it, y'all? And it smells fabulous. Let's see. Oh. A little bit more sugar. Alright, so we have what? 1.5 tablespoons. So I'm gonna do a good pinch. So y'all know, just taste it. You can go from there. And I think instead of regular salt, I'm gonna do a little bit more of our celery salt. I'm not even gonna put it in my hand, I'm just gonna sprinkle it out in here like this. Alright, let's give that a mix and see. You see how easy this is? And it's delicious, y'all. And if you don't want to put those bell peppers or onions in there, you don't even have to do that. You could just get you a bag of your shredded cabbage and go that route, and you would be fine. Let me grab me another one. And see now. And then, of course, once it sits, you can see if you maybe want to add you a little bit more mayo or something, or a little more of the sour cream. Yep. That is perfect. That is so good, y'all. I'm telling you, I know it just looks so easy and basic, and it is, but it is good. I'm going to kind of clean this bowl up a little bit. And I may put it in a smaller bowl. This is a little bit big. Y'all know I just like a big bowl for mixing, because I like to mix now. I like everything good and mixed up. I'm going to pop this in the fridge, let it hang out for a little bit. And I decided on this and some potato salad. I'm going to do just my original favorite potato salad that I have made for years. And the coleslaw. I was going to do some baked beans, but I didn't want to do all three. I thought that's just too much. I really wanted the slaw to go on my sandwich. So we'll do baked beans with something else another time. But anyway, I'm going to pop this in the fridge, and I'm going to get our potato salad made, and we're going to put this all together and have a barbecue sandwich with slaw and some pickles and some potato salad. All right, y'all, I will be back. I'm going to end this, but y'all will see me again. I'll be back.